Hello everyone, Yoda123 here, and I am back for another episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XII The Zodiac Age. And to start off with in today's episode, I am going to be eliminating the last of the hunts that we've actually got to do as of at the moment, until I go back to the boards. And that is the one that we were trying to do in the Giza Plain, but we couldn't do it last time because the weather patterns weren't right. But this time, the rain has stopped, the Giza Plains have dried out and gone back to their deserty-like wasteland, and I have found the petitioner, which is Dana. And as you can see, I'm just in the middle of speaking to her now. Our cockatrices are terrified. They hardly eat, they won't go for walks, their nerves are shot, the poor dears are starting to fall ill from it. Will you get rid of this creature for me? Wonderful. I had thought you'd say yes. Now, let me tell you just what's going on. A vile creature called the cockatrice has made its nest in the land to the east. Recently, its eggs hatched, and now it's viler than ever. What's worse, the cockatrice shies away when people approach. It's clever, this one. For our sake and the sake of the cockatrice, kill the cockatrice and every one of its foul brood. I spied the cockatrice on the Gigas North Bank. It's not much of a bank during the dry, but you'll find it to the southeast of the village. The cockatrice's nest must be near there, but I have no idea how to go about drawing it out of hiding. Try as I might, I haven't come up with anything. Perhaps you should ask the children. They're often out on the plains, maybe they can help. Okay, well, we can do that. Let's see if we can't find some of the children to have a little chat with. There's one just round here. I saw me a ball of a yellow bird out on the plains. Looked like a big chick sitting there sunning itself. It was so cute. I went up to try and touch it, and a great big bird came out of nowhere, but I wasn't gonna hurt it. You think maybe that was its mama? Okay. Right, bear with me a minute, guys. I just need to reply to this message. Okay, well, when I did this on my off-camera profile, I found it in this area just over here. So let's pop in and see if we can't find it. What we might have to do is clear the area out first to get it to pop up. Let's make sure we're clearing everything out. And then what we're going to do is we're just going to drop out the exit down the bottom here, and then we will come back in, and hopefully it should appear. Or at least that's what I'm hoping for anyway. Yep, there he is. At least I think that's him. Or is that one of his children? It might be one of his children. Oh no, yeah, that is the Clockatrice. We have got him. As you can see, he's quite an easy opponent. He doesn't have anything in particular that you need to worry about. Oops. Right, so that's that quest out of the way. Well, hunt. So now we'll go back to the petitioner and just hand that one in. And then we will follow up by going back to Mont Blanc, and we'll also pop to the pub and check the bulletin board there as well and see if we can't pick up the next load of hunts. You did it. You got rid of the Clockatrice and its chicks. Here's your bounty, as agreed. Thank you so much. And we get 1,000 gil, an amber armlet, and a rainbow egg. I can finally walk the Cockatrices again. You wouldn't know it to look at them, but they scare very easily. Ah, well, they won't scare anymore. Right, so we're now going to head back up towards Rabanastre, and we're going to head to the pub to check the hunters board there, and then from there we'll make our way across to the guild, where we'll speak to Mont Blanc and see if he's got anything else for us as well. And then we shall work it from there. So from here we want to be heading north-east, down the east side of Rabanastre, which is just through here. I hope I'm getting my bearings right and giving the right directions. It's not something I'm very good at. So the pub is just up the far end, just through here. The Sancia. Ah, we have a load of new hunts to do. The white mouse, or moose rather, moose. I will get my pronunciation right. Now this one is the one that I said in my one of my previous videos that you would need the berserk spell for, which we have. So we can go ahead and do that one as and when we're ready. And also there is a reward that we get from it that goes to another quest, which we'll get into later. The Lesser Dragon, I believe that one is out in the West Desert. Merilith. That one rings a bell. See, I have done all these hunts before, it's just some of them I'm struggling to remember which one's which. As soon as I come up against them though, I'll know exactly which one they are and I'll be able to guide you. But until I actually get up against them, my memory's a little bit patchy. Oh yes, I remember this one. See, most of these ones are actually quite easy and don't really have anything that we have to worry about as such. Oh yes, I remember that one now. Right, let's pop over to Mont Blanc as well and see if he's got anything for us. And then we shall work it from there. So if you're doing everything that I'm doing, you should have quite a few spells and techniques in your inventory by now. And your team should be gaining a fair few levels as well. I've gone the wrong way, haven't I? I've overshot it. It's that way we want to go. I think is it this one? Yes, it is. So busy nattering away and admiring the view that I walked straight past it. So we get 3 high potions and 2 teleport stones, which is always useful. I've actually got quite a few more teleport stones now because I jumped on the airship going from Rabanastre to Burbage, and on board that airship is a merchant that sells the teleport stones for 200 gil a stone. So if you're running low and you need some more, simply just jump on that airship and you can get them from there. We get another 2 teleport stones. And we've now got some new quests that we can do. So that one is down in the waterway along with the white moose one. The Gill Snapper. That one is a pain in the bloody arse to do. Again, it's another weather requirement one. It has to be raining. The Trickster. Now this one is incredibly fast. I'll show you what I mean when we get to him. I think probably I'm going to try to do these hunts in order that they pop up in the list. So once I've picked up this last one, I will go into the list and see which one pops up first. And then that will give us a rough idea of what we're up against. The Antlion. Ah, yes, that one. That one is a bit of a nightmare to do. It took me a very long time to get around that one last time. At the moment, my team's probably not high enough level to deal with him as of right now. So we might have to come back and deal with him at a later date when we're a bit more higher level, but we shall see how things go. Last time I played through this game, that hunt was one of the last ones I actually dealt with because it held me at bay for so long. Right then, so let's pop into our inventory here and have a look at the hunt list and see which ones we're dealing with first. Right, so in order, we've got Lost in the Pudding, which is the White Mouse one, and that's in the, well, the quest guy is next to the entrance to the waterway, but the actual mark is inside the waterway, so we can give that one a try. And then our second one will be For Whom the Wyram Tolls. Okay, so let's start off then with this Lost in the Pudding. And as I said, oh no, I'm thinking of the other one. Well, it's still in the same area nonetheless. And actually, you know what? I've had a better idea. We're going to do this one, but at the entrance to the waterway, there is actually one of the other ones that we're going to be doing. Well, the petitioner for one of the other ones. And both of these particular hunts are in the same area within a few feet of each other, so we might as well take both of them down at the same time. Or at least we're going to have a damn good try anyway. So, we need to head down towards the Westersand entrance, so let's go and do that now. So let's get out of here. And actually, I'm going to show you a little speedy trick for getting down there nice and quickly. Instead of running all the way through the town, we can actually get down there a bit quicker. If we make our way down south here, down the west flank, we can go and talk to this Moogle here. And they can teleport us around the different areas of Ravenasta. So in this case, we want the West Gate. So we'll go ahead and do that now. And there'll be a Moogle in each of those areas that you can teleport to. So if you want to get from, say, here to, I don't know, the east side, you can simply just go to this Moogle here and he should be able to teleport you there. Now, our client is it you? We'll say yes to helping you for now and we'll deal with you later. You're not the guy we're looking for. It's not you we're looking for. Who is it we're looking for? No, it's not you. I'm having trouble finding the petitioner. Oh, unless it's not you, is it? It's wandering around. Nope. Unless... Oh! Funnily enough, the very Moogle that teleports us around happens to be our client. Sorry guys, just replying to a text. Where were we then? So Dallin gave me a wobbly white treat by way of thanks, and well, I decided I'd eat that before taking the key to my brother. And I didn't want Herdy or the others to find out, so I went over to the plaza in the South Sprawl to eat it. And well, I tripped, and how I tripped. I dropped treat and key both, and watched them tumble down into the Garamsythe waterway. Desperate, I set out, determined to find the key and the treat. I reached the west sluice control of the Grimscythe waterway, and when I saw it, that wobbly white creature took the key and my treat. I'm sure of it. If you can defeat it, I'm certain we can get back the key. I'm willing to mark the treat down as a loss at this point, but I must have that key, Kupo. And that key actually is a very important item that we're going to need later. Right, so from here we need to be heading to the Lowtown. I should point out that that little trick I showed you with the Moogles only works for the areas up top. It doesn't work for the Lowtown as far as I'm aware. I don't think there's anywhere in the Lowtown you can teleport to. Right then. So from here we need to be heading north towards the waterway. There we go. And if we talk to this guy here that's flat on his back, we can pick up the other quest, well, hunt that we're going to be doing down in the waterway. And this one, this Orthos as he's called, is another Flan. Okay, so we now have both of our hunts set up. Now we can't access the waterway through this entrance anymore, so we're going to have to go this way. And those of you that haven't played before now are probably thinking, well, how the bloody hell is he going to get into the waterway from that side? Since it only leads into the small little area here, but actually there is a gate just here that we can get out through. Right, so from here we want to be headed this way and then through here, and this is where it's going to get a little bit confusing, because at the moment you're probably looking at the map and thinking, well, there is no path that actually leads to where we need to go. But actually, there is a way. So I've actually gone down the wrong entrance. I need the next one. So it's this way we want to go next. Oh yeah, be warned, there are Mulber in here and they hit hard. So I wasn't sure whether I'd be high enough level to actually do these ones yet. We're going to find out soon enough. Oh, well, we managed to take that one down easily enough. Perhaps I was wrong. Maybe we can do it after all. Let's find out. I know I've got some. What have I done with them? There they are. Oh, he's been slown as well. It's a good thing I picked up a couple of Chronos tears then before I came in here. Whoa. How on earth did the rest of the team end up over there? What's going on there then? Oh, another Mulbrook. Might be worth me pulling out my Black Mage, I reckon, to deal with some of these. Oh yes, that reminds me. I meant to give that to Van and I completely forgot. Well, we're getting there, slowly. Oh, have I not got Azuna yet? Alright. We'll do it with this instead. So as you can see, the enemies that are in here have now changed. They're a lot higher level and a lot stronger. And my team is struggling a wee bit to deal with some of them. Since I'm up against Marlborough here, I'm going to pull out some fire spells, I think. Oh dear. Well, I pulled Fran out to try and even the odds a little bit with her fire magic, but it doesn't seem to have made a scrap of difference. Oh, come on. This is ridiculous. Well, that was unpleasant. So we're almost at our first of the 2 marks, which means I will need to just adjust my team ever so slightly in a moment. So our first mark is literally just down the bottom there. That's one now. Bloody hell. Was not expecting that to happen. Right. So now we need to switch our team around a little bit here. Let's have you out because I believe it's you that's got Bellius. Only one way to find out. Yeah. I had to make sure because I couldn't remember. And we now need to make some adjustments here as well. Hey. Oh, shit. I hope I have enough points, otherwise I'm screwed. It will make this fight so much harder. There it is. Oh, bugger. Bugger, 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 bugger. Okay, I've now officially made this fight a lot harder for myself because I can't access Berserk, which is somewhat annoying. I generally thought I'd torture it, but apparently not. This could go incredibly wrong right now. So now I'm going to have to try and see if I can combat it without. Like I said, this could go incredibly wrong. Right, let's give it a go, see what happens. Wow! That was incredible! Just wow. Well, that's probably not helping. It might have helped if I'd actually taken 2 times speed off. That's probably what screwed me over here a little bit. Right, let's see if we can't get Balthier back up, and then we'll summon out Belius to try and help deal with this particular opponent. This Flan is particularly weak against fire, hence why I'm summoning up Belius. Although without the Berserk to keep our friend here restrained, it's going to be a lot harder. I say, I know I've got one. So potentially we can just sort of step back out of the way and let Belius have his way, really. Although, having said that, it might be worth me just chucking a cure out there. I keep pressing the wrong bloody button. And cure. So essentially, as long as you can keep Belius alive, you can pretty much pummel this thing. As long as you can keep Belius alive. This is where the problem's going to start kicking in if he's going to start using bloody water attacks. That's going to take Belius down pretty quick. Which means we're going to have to try and stay on top of this healing. Yeah, he's spamming that water move now. I'm not going to be able to... I might lose Belius in a second, unfortunately. I mean, I'll try my hardest to keep Belius on his feet, but... yeah, Belius is down. No matter. Yeah, we're not doing so well here, unfortunately. I'm very low on options. If I can just get Ash back on her feet and then use a mist, I might be able to do some substantial damage with a mist. It's about the only thing I've really got left that I can try. Great. That went well. You got that off before I could bloody well get my quickening in there. There we go. See how much damage we can do with this, shall we, guys and girls? So essentially this battle is a lot easier if you can get Berserk on him. But as you can see, unfortunately I've screwed up and not unlocked it on my license board. I thought I had. But apparently I was wrong. So I have made this battle a lot harder on myself, and if I do manage to take him down I will be incredibly lucky. But I will have a damn good try nonetheless, and damn, just couldn't get the chain link to continue. Still, we got an Inferno out of it, which is a fire style, so it should do a relatively large amount of damage, hopefully. I hope. Oh, well, it did a little bit anyway. Unfortunately, he's gone and blinded everyone as well, which is not helping. Let's see if we can clear some of that blindness. No, he's got me. No, unfortunately he got me. I'm not surprised. Okay, well I'm going to conclude the episode here today, guys and girls. And we'll pick things up next time, and hopefully we'll be a bit more successful. So thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, then hit the like button. Please subscribe to my channel or let me know in the comments section. And I will catch you all next time.